the gold medal match
Good
to be played
afternoon,
between
Philippines, and good
Team
afternoon,
Philippines.
Southeast Asia. Welcome to the official esports event of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. After the gold medal matches from Hearthstone and Arena of Valor disciplines, it's now time to determine the best Dota 2 team in the region. So ladies and gentlemen, your gold medal candidates. Thailand! And the Philippines! Now, gentlemen, as a sign of good sportsmanship, please meet at the center of the stage for a quick handshake. Dota 2 is a multiplayer online battle arena computer game developed and published by Valve. Thank you, Thailand and Philippines. You may now proceed to your respective booths, and let's get started with some Dota 2 action.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dota fans all around the region, it's match day at the 30th Southeast Asian Games, and of course our coverage of Dota 2 right here. This is it.
This is it.
Team Philippines versus Thailand gold medal match.
And I mean, a lot of people is asking, is Thailand gonna follow up with their gold medal for the previous game? They also won, right? And last night, Philippines also was able to get the gold medal for Mobile Legends, of course.
So either of these teams, could they go 2 for 2?
In esports category,
Yeah,
of course,
in esports. And of course, this is a pretty exciting matchup. Two teams of epic proportions. Team Philippines battled it out in the upper bracket, ultimately defeating Team Vietnam yesterday. And of course, we got Team Thailand, who eliminated Team Vietnam.
Vietnam is one of the strong team on under Group B.
True.
They're with Thailand as well, right?
Yes.
But apparently Thailand was beaten by Team Philippines 2-0. That was like yesterday. So we're hoping for a very good matchup since Thailand was able to beat Vietnam.
This is a very exciting matchup. We got Team Philippines here, a group of established players. These guys have been in the scene for quite a long time. And we got Team Vietnam, a stack of all-stars.
If you think of it, like for example, Team Philippines, they got the 5 players for a certain organization or a certain team. They added 2 more players in that roster, and Vietnam is also the same composition with Team Philippines, but Thailand is different.
Yes.
It's stacked.
It's stacked.
A lot of talented players is on that team right now.
Yes, I believe two players will be the highlight of the show right here for them. I believe they're POS 1 and POS 4 players. They're the ones we have to look after.
True that, good sir.
And I think Philippines has got quite a momentum going on for them. The Elder Titan here by Rushton, used yesterday against Team Vietnam. That play, every single play was phenomenal.
Yeah, he was able to get a rampage out of that
The
support.
first ever
The first ever.
rampage.
Yeah. Let me correct myself. The first ever rampage on the esports for the games.
And I just can't believe, coming from a position 4 player, you're gonna expect a rampage POS 1, POS 2, easy.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah, if a carry player gets a ramp, sure.
Sure, like it's what we expect.
Yeah.
But from a support, no. And I believe we're gonna see a team Thailand here banning out the Elder Titan, just a sign of respect for Rushton.
I don't know, man. I mean, if they ban out Elder Titan, it's somewhat, a waste of ban. There's gonna be a lot more heroes you can use for the ban for, like for example, Venomancer. That's a pretty strong ban. But then again, yeah, they might, consider banning out Elder Titan. But again, it's gonna be some sort of, a waste of ban. It really depends. But
so
again,
they have to compromise. If they ban the Elder Titan on the first phase, you're gonna have a lot of opportunities for the other team to pick a Razor, just like you said, a Venomancer. Let's say strong laners, in fact.
yeah, Veno is one of the popular heroes on this current meta. It's just a simple hero. You can play it, a flex pick. It can be played as, 2 or 3 or even 1, depending on your playstyle. Even a support, yeah. We've seen before professional teams go for Venomancer support, where he's just gonna jungle for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, he'll have Mechanism. Once he has Mechanism, 5 minutes or 5 minute 40, he can just join his teammate, push towers, end the game.
And Venomancer is it's a bully in the lane. You're gonna have a hard time sustaining yourself. But I believe we're here. The draft is on, and here we have the game, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1. Who's gonna get the momentum? Who is gonna win game 1? Every game 1s are very important in a best of 5 series.
True. Once you get the first win on the best of 5 matches, you'll have, like you said, the momentum. It will really start a good, like a morale boost on your team, confidence boost as well. Because if you get the first win, we just need 2 more wins.
We need 2 more wins. We're gonna do this. But the thing is, if you win game 1 and lose game 2, given that this is a pretty mental game and almost all of our players are very emotional, game number 3 will definitely go to the team that wins game number 2. But Thailand here, going for an Ogre Magi, a very tanky support, strong laner, and they're gonna take advantage of that bloodlust.
See, like I said, they banned out, standard heroes. Strong heroes for the meta.
See, they did not respect the Elder Titan.
No,
there's the Elder Titan.
That's what I'm trying to say. If they're gonna be banning out like an Elder Titan, it's gonna be a waste of ban. Then they picked up the Venomancer. Okay.
2 first picks, strong laners, best hero of Rushton here on the Philippine side. Now let's see, Thailand, how are they gonna answer this? Ogre Magi is definitely a strong support. It can tank damage. I think the support with the highest armor at level 1 so far.
1, yeah.
And I think if they can pair it with someone who's also a bully on the lane, like I think Disruptor maybe. But let's see. Oh, a Leshrac.
So they'll go for the Leshrac, which is a good combination again. It's a flex pick. It can take down towers. They have the Fire Blast to set up for the Splitter. So, kill potential is a bit high right now for Thailand.
And Leshrac is a pseudo push stat hero. Alone, it can push, but if you pair it with something like a Jakiro or someone else, maybe a Pugna or a Beastmaster, that's going to be lethal on the lane.
Yeah, you can demolish towers instantly with the help of the Diabolic Edict, physical damage. You can easily use to team fights. Also an advantage if you're an Elder Titan, you need to close up the gap so you can right-click the hero itself.
Yes,
but it's really a tough matchup during the laning phase. But then they have the Veno. The Venomancer. If they have a high region hero, it will be reduced 30%.
30%.
Yeah. And level 1 for the regeneration rate of your hero, which hero you're playing. So it's a really strong hero.
Am I seeing a Faceless Void ban here for the Philippines?
Yeah, they banned the Void.
And the Phantom Lancer as well. And they got the Puck banned in Thailand. We got Gyrocopter. We got Villanueva using Gyrocopter really well. Legion Commander, they got it out. Vengeful Spirit as well. Team Philippines with a quick pick here, and the Shadow Demon.
Okay.
Are they going for a boss 3?
It's a core Venomancer. Yeah. It's an off-lane Veno for Team Philippines.
No, Thailand, how are they gonna answer this? the Leshrac is still a flex pick. You could play it at the middle, you can play it as a support, you can also play it as an off lane, even a carry. So Leshrac could basically do the job of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right now, these two teams is just reacting to their bans. Like, for example, Team Thailand banning out the Legion Commander. So Team Philippines was like thinking, oh, maybe they would take Illusion Hero. And, PL or Phantom Lancer is an Illusion Hero. So LC is a good counter in that. So they banned out PL immediately. But Thailand going for the Abaddon pick. So is this gonna be a position 3 or a position 4 Abaddon for Team Thailand? Yeah, probably.
You can go for a position 3. A pos 4 is okay as well. But again, Venomancer, the negation of that health regen is pretty big for Team Philippines.
It is. So we'll just wait for 2 more cores for the side for Team Philippines. They still need a position 1, a right clicker, a heavy right clicker, and of course a space creator like a mid laner. Since that they have,
they use a good Drow Ranger yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
Or the qualifying rounds. So maybe they could go for a Drow Ranger here.
There
and yes,
you
they
go.
do. They got the Drow Ranger.
So Drow is really strong on this meta, considering that the third skill. I mean,
the arrow,
multi-shot.
Multi-shot.
It's been replaced. I mean, the aura has been replaced by multi-shot.
And that's like 180% additional damage, and like how many waves of that? If you force Thailand to clump together or group up together in a team fight, and then we got Drow Ranger on the sidelines doing that free hit, it's gonna demolish the entire lineup of Team Thailand. But then, given a Team Thailand, I think their composition is pretty good. They've got the sustain from the Abaddon, and of course the Ogre Magi, a very tanky support.
Well, the question is, will Team Thailand go for something like a Centaur? But they already picked up the Abaddon, so that's a big question. Are they going to be playing the Ogre Magi on position 5? Is the Abaddon going to be adjusted as a position 4? Unless you're not playing the mid lane or a core, depending, because they need a hero that can close up the gap within the Drow. Since you need to be, right beside the Drow. Yeah.
Maybe a blink hero, something. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, no, Weaver.
Here we go, Weaver. So first time I've seen a Weaver here, the Southeast Asian Games. I think the mobility-wise, Team Thailand has got it going for them with a Weaver.
But he needs to be careful. Sukuchi level 1 has a long cooldown, so... But then, yeah, sure. Weaver's one good hero, closing out the the distance between the Drow and the Weaver itself, so... Nice pick.
Nice pick. But as we can see, Drow Ranger always comes online early. At level 6, I think a couple of Wraith Bands, you're good to go with the Drow Ranger. Weaver, not that much. You're gonna need a Diffusal Blade. You're gonna need a Lincoln Sphere before this guy goes online. You're gonna need a Desolator for some reason to get this guy in combat ready.
Yeah. Desolator for the Weaver is also good since Team Thailand is mostly composed of magical bursts. So Weaver is a good pick really for Team Thailand, going at least Desolator for the buildings. Plus the Diabolic Edict damage, so they can burst down towers immediately.
Now we're gonna see here, last and final ban for Team Thailand. Team Philippines, I believe they need a mid laner here. Something that's, again, strong in the lane and could rotate at level 6 just to keep up with the Drow Ranger.
Kunkka is still available for Philippines to be picked up.
Dragon Knight.
DK is also good.
Yeah, if you're gonna want a tanky, you want something in the tanky department, yeah, you could go Dragon Knight. But for Team Thailand, they could still have something to answer the Drow Ranger here from Team Philippines.
DK or Dragon Knight is pretty good. I mean, they can still go for that. Or it might get banned since Team Thailand is taking up their time for the last ban against Team Philippines.
Let's see here. 52 seconds on their reserve time. They're practically taking their time here.
They are. 45 seconds remaining on their reserve time, and they're really thinking about what's the hero? I mean, best hero to be banned out against Philippines on this stage.
32. Wait. What's the best option here for a mid lane? Team Thailand. Outworld Devourer is okay.
I don't really like going. I mean, OD.
OD.
But then, yeah, sure. They can.
Let's
Thailand actually
let's
can go
talk
for
about
OD.
the options. Yeah, for Thailand. Let's talk about the options that they have here. But they banned out.
The Brute Mother was banned out.
Oh, an Invoker. Are you seeing this?
So, Thailand will be playing
seeing
Invoker
this?
mid.
Okay, here we go. Okay. I mean, this is it. Like, I think the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, he uses good Invoker.
Yes, yeah.
Hmm.
So, Team Philippines were their last pick. So, the advantage of getting your last pick is that, of course, you can counter a certain hero on your opponents. So, that's the best thing or
Now,
best part of going for the last
Team
pick.
Philippines, they have the chance to pick a game changer hero here. A minute and a half, they've got a lot of time in their hands. Now let's do this. Something that could possibly face an Invoker on the mid lane. And there we go. Quick pick, and it's going to be a Templar Assassin. Oh.
That is gonna be nasty. Physical damage coming from the side of Philippines is really good against the side of Team Thailand. So the Invoker just needs to stay on lane. Make sure that the supports will, can rotate immediately as possible. Since the TA, once you reach something like level 4 or level 5, you can just start right-clicking Invoker in the middle lane.
All right, the game is on, and the draft is in. Thailand versus Philippines. Gold medal match here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games. Game number 1, who gets the momentum early? Who's gonna crumble out? And game number 1, I have to know your thoughts here.
For me, this series is somewhat, a lot of people was predicting Vietnam.
Vietnam versus Philippines in the grand finals.
Yeah, the grand finals.
Okay.
Since, the
crowd favorite.
Yeah, the crowd favorites.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But, Thailand proving everyone wrong. Yeah, well, I mean, we can play. We can
play good Dota.
Yeah, we can play good Dota. Even though we're just composed of, a lot of players. I mean, they're coming from a different organization, different teams.
They are stacked.
Yeah, they're
basically.
stacked.
The Team Philippines here, they've got something to prove as well. We are an established team. We played along together. Our cohesion is present. And we already gelled together as a team. So here we go. Game is on, ladies and gentlemen. Players exchanging good lucks to each other. And now we will have the creeps later on. But then, let's see. Bounty runes.
Yeah, the first bounty. Again, the Outlander patch came out with the Outpost update. I mean, Valve removed the secret shop on the side, so it got replaced by the Outpost, the north one and south one. So the runes is also located on the Outpost. They changed a bit the map layout. The neutral camps was also interchanged, but I mean they changed the positions. So this is a different mechanic now for Dota 2.
So here we see, early wards here on the side of the river, on the Radiant side.
And of course the supports also benefit on the update since the Observer wards is now free. So there's no such thing as a position 5 anymore in this game. There you go. Game number 1 on its way. The sound of the horn signs the start of the engagement.
Here we go. Bounty runes, I think 2 for 2 here for both teams. Like we got a camera split so you can't see. There we go, 2 for 2.
Yeah,
Bounty rune split at the early one. So it's going to be a Templar Assassin up against an Invoker on the mid lane, and I'm just excited how this will play out. Templar Assassin with the side blades, it's going to hurt a lot, but Invoker though.
Yeah, Aquas Invoker right now.
Invoker.
So I'm not sure if this Invoker will just gonna go for a Quas Wex or Quas Exort build, but right now he opted to go for the Quas. So he'll gonna be having a a hard time getting those last hits for the creeps, but of course calls not instantly.
Yep.
Just ensuring that he can make the TA have some problems on his right click. I mean getting on
Problems
the
on his own.
last hits.
But then we're gonna have a 2-1-2 lineup here. No tri-lanes whatsoever for both teams. We're gonna have the Drow Ranger on the bottom lane, facing the Abaddon. And of course, mid lane matchups, Invoker with 2-0. Templar Assassin stuck at 6-1, but actually he's diving early.
But the TA already is level 2, so you already have refraction, so
he won't have a problem diving the Invoker. But here we have on the bottom lane, Leshrac and Abaddon up against the Drow. And of course the Shadow Demon.
And he's really owning as expected against an Invoker, since the Invoker opted to go for the Quas. First skill Quas, not going for Exhort. But even if the Invoker goes for Exhort, still have the same problem.
Oh, here we go. Top lane, we got Rushton right there on his signature Elder Titan, but he does escape. He just tried to pull the creeps here onto the neutral side of the camp.
It's okay, since the Elder Titan is a somewhat tanky hero, so the kill potential for the side of Thailand is not that big. But the thing is, the middle lane. That's what I'm trying to tell you earlier. If this TA reaches level 5, the TA can easily just dive in towers and get kills. So that's the reason why the side of Thailand supports needs to have a quick rotation. Whenever the TA tries to dive in the towers to get the Invoker kill.
So here, let's see. Now let's compare the carries for both teams. We got the Drow Ranger on the side of Team Philippines and the Weaver on Team Thailand. Now we all know Weaver is a very mobile hero. He, at this first sign of danger, he could go Shukuchi out or Time Lapse out. But we got the Drow Ranger with the Gust and the Silence. If he catches the Weaver at just the right moment, I think the Weaver is gonna have a lot of stop here by Rushton. And now, can they take him out? But nope, Weaver's gonna go Shukuchi. I think I just told you earlier, at the first sign of trouble, Weaver's gonna go Shukuchi. See?
They almost had it though. I mean, they just lack a bit more damage to take out the first blood for the Weaver. That's a big kill, plus the first blood bounty. But then again, well played game from Thailand, especially a player for the Weaver.
So, but, well, they almost got Weaver, I think, but, bottom lane though, they're gonna take down Alviso, but the return kill by Vargas.
Vargas with a nice return kill, but again, slight...
First blood will go to Team Thailand.
Yeah, slight advantage going for Thailand, since they were able to get the first blood bounty out with the first skill, so well played.
3 minutes into the game, now we're just checking out on these two teams. CS-wise, Templar Assassin is having a pretty good time on the mid lane. Invoker with 11 and 1. He seems like struggling here. All he can do, drop the Tornado, go for a Cold Snap. That's it.
Well, I mean, the TA doesn't care about losing his mana. He already has popped his Mango, so he's perfectly fine. Almost level 6. So the Invoker is just level 4.
The level gaps are coming in, and the double damage rune right there on the river. This guy's perfect. This Templar Assassin is lucky.
Alright, now look at the bottom lane.
And then, here comes... disruption. No, this is the thing. He can't deny himself now. Because of the patch, you can't deny yourself, and Alviso will take the kill. But Leshrac here with the Diabolic Edict online. Can they take him out? There are 2 stacks. Oh, the stacks of 3. He's dead. Yep.
Well played.
The stacks are coming in. And that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt eventually. 1 stack, you're fine. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're definitely dead.
The top lane for Team Philippines is okay, and there you go. But he got cancelled. I mean, the Elder Titan Echo Stomp. Well played game from the Ogre Magi with the Fire Blast. Cancelled its spell.
Oh, again, the disruption right here on the bottom lane.
They need to be careful.
But that Demonic Shield, it's gonna hurt them eventually. Diabolic Edict will be used. We're gonna have Leshrac here. Gotta chase down the Shadow Demon, but he can't.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Leshrac doesn't have the chance to go for the Earth Split since the target is pretty far. But the Weaver is also having some issues here in the top lane.
And I think for the Elder Titan here on the top lane, as soon as it's level 10, that talent, that Ancestral Spirit talent, it's gonna give him a somewhat like a BKB effect for each hero. 2 seconds for each hero the stomp hits.
And look at the network right now. As early as 5 minutes, 3 core players, but hold that thought.
So, yep, he's gonna die.
Well, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that 3 core players for the Philippines is on the top networks. As early as 5, but then the kill coming from Thailand.
Oh, again, here we have Villanueva onto the Invoker.
Man, the use of the side blade.
The side blades keep bouncing and it's hurt him so much and he has to go back.
There's also a health coming from the Ogre Magi. We'll try to drop an Observer Ward just to ensure that the Invoker is safe.
Oh, the Tornado coming in. And now they've got the first rotation here coming from the Ogre Magi. Oh, wait. Oh, another TP on the mid lane. They want this. EMP will be popped. His mana will be siphoned out, and it will hit. The Earth Splitter will hit. Oh, Villanueva
yeah,
won't survive.
Low level refraction charge. Of course, refraction. I mean, the Diabolic Edict doesn't care about the refraction charge. It will easily burn out the refraction charges.
It's gonna stink.
Yeah, it is. But talking about stink, look at the Drow going for the Abaddon.
And Alviso Shadow Poison is back at it again. Venomancer on the top lane. Whoa!
He needs to be careful. He's gonna be thinking for the poison. Will he live? Yes, there you go.
The Shrine. The Shrine will help him.
The Venomous Gale plus the Plague Wards and the extra right click. The damage output from that Venom.
So 4-3 at 7 minutes. Now we're gonna expect neutral items to be coming really soon. Well, I think right now, but we're not seeing any. So far, no one's jungling, no one's being driven out of the lane, even the mid lane Invoker.
Well, of course, the supports need to dedicate their time to their cores, since the course from the side of Vietnam is having issues. But the side also for the Philippines, the supports doesn't want to go outside the lane. Since that they still have the lane domination as early as the laning phase, so why not? They'll just stay on the lane. Yeah.
Mango Tree on Team Philippines. That's going to help them early.
And early boots.
And bird's eye view of the entire map, ladies and gentlemen. Vargas, we can see Vargas here farming the neutrals, and Ocean Heart will be taken by Villanueva.
Good item. He just needs to stay in the river for X region, mana, and health points.
So wait, oh, Alviso again. He's gonna hit by the Earth Splitter. Here comes Rushton with...
Oh! But the Marathon activated. They want to go for the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon being changed out. There's no room. There you go.
Yeah, they found him and he's dead. Although Rushton here, can he go for the stomp again? The damage coming in from the Astral Spirit, and it hurts. Look at that, the damage. Oh, it misses.
He's dead.
Yeah, is he gonna die though?
Oh, the Apodic Shield.
With Apodic Shield, saving the life of his
Oh! He got fogged. He got fogged. He was about to right click the track, but the fog helped him. Man, the side lanes.
The Fog of War. He just got lucky over there.
Oh.
And of course, they're going to be forced to use the Shrine on the bottom lane, mid lane. Nothing happens. Nothing is happening aside from the rotation coming from the side of Team Thailand a while ago.
Yeah, so 9 minutes in, 4-5. The game is, yeah, still, you know, even. It's anyone's game still. But the Vendo, still strong. Level 7.
He's going to go for a max play board here.
He will, since he has the advantage.
Basically a Boots of Travel, go another lane, push a tower, just pressure that lane until you go TP, another lane, bottom lane. That's gonna go, I think, for a while.
That's a standard build for a Veno. He's just gonna go for the dead lanes and farm or put a lot of pressure.
Yep.
But they tried to go for the Elder Titan, but they saw there's a lot of heroes coming from the side of Philippines.
Oh, wait.
Oh, they know the trap set up, but the Invoker is also here from the back line. Cold snap instantly for the Veno. Ven's being chased. Ven's about to go down. Tornado, EMP will connect, and the Veno's down.
But here we go, Rushton onto the Invoker. Invoker can escape, but wait.
Oh, the bounty!
He's gonna stop and hit the Invoker. Shukuchi here by the Weaver, going after Alviso. Shukuchi again.
Yeah, they don't have any detection for the Invoker. Since the Invoker went for the Ghost Walk, so it's perfectly fine. And he already has the Current of Shadows, going for the Spirit Vessel.
So 4-6 at 10 minutes, outposts now. The outpost battle was not what we expected. It's not as intense as we expected it to be. But I think both teams got 1 for 1.
Yeah, they did. 1 for 1. Oh, a broom handle. Villanueva getting the broom handle.
Keen optic for Team Thailand. And we have, again, Villanueva on the mid lane. EMP will siphon every mana.
And the refraction charge being burned out by the urn, so yeah, it will start some problems for the TA at the middle lane. But then TA just needs to secure his Desolator plus the Blink Dagger. Or
Can he
even
get can he get the courier though? Nope.
But they know.
He's
They know.
not.
They know. They know the Leshrac is here. But the Abaddon is also
The
here.
offensive disruption here coming from Malviso. And Rushton with a stomp. Perfectly lines with the Earth Splitter Tornado though, catching 3. EMP once again. No mana for Villanueva and he's getting chased. Villanueva, can he go? Oh, he can't take out one before he dies.
That was a perfect tornado
Zero
EMP.
casualty for Team Thailand.
Perfect EMP tornado, hitting 3 heroes for the side of Philippines. So
And
that was a
now
counter
they're
go.
going for the Tier 1 tower on the mid lane.
But I think at this stage of the game, they still lack physical damage, but they will try. They will just still try to go for the Tier 1 here in the middle. But the Venom is here.
Will just try to defend this one as much as he can. And I'm hearing a TP coming from the side of Team Philippines. Templar Assassin will be up in a short while. Once again, Tornado EMP combo hits for the Invoker, and they're look at that mana. They can't just go and catch the EMP Tornado and then do nothing.
So right now, the side of Thailand was able to catch up with the Philippines core. So TA at the top, followed by the Weaver, the third, the Drow, and of course the Invoker.
And Drow Ranger with a silence on the Invoker, but here we have Russian again with a stomp. Hits someone. It will hit the Leshrac. Oh, and he's dead. The Tornado again hits.
But the Invoker needs to be careful. He's being changed out by Rushton. Rushton.
That's a total of 100 damage. More than 100.
More than 100. But again, they need to be careful not to, be aggressive, playing carelessly on this game. Same goes for Thailand, since that, they don't have any vision. Oh yeah, they do, but they still committed on the fight.
I think the supports here from Team Philippines should buy dust, should buy vision items for that Weaver.
A Weaver with a good
Haven't
item.
seen action from Weaver ever since that small skirmish there on the top lane.
He already has, he purchased an item earlier. A diffusal blade, yeah. He already has a diffusal, so it's a good item against for the Drow or even for the TA. Or especially for the Shadow Demon.
And here we have the Weaver just farming the dead lane, but we have the Drow Ranger on the bottom lane. We'll try to defend this one, the Shukuchi, just to clear out the wave of creeps. Was set cold. Oh, he's getting cold.
Okay.
Alright. I think it's getting pretty cold, but then maybe later on the game would get insanely hot, with insanely hype.
It will.
So we'll just wait. And G, here we go. Putting on his jacket. Here we got Templar Assassin. Without the core items yet, the staple items for Templar Assassin. It should be a Desolator and a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, so plus Desolator plus the Blink. Standard build for a TA, so he can initiate fights, produce a lot of more damage.
And he's battle ready at that point.
Look at the Venom, going for the Hood of Defiance.
Basically, just a utility type here.
Yeah.
For now.
Standard Venom as a core
See,
Venom.
90 GPM.
Instantly. So Invoker will just run. He's gonna use this a Tornado EMP.
And now Invoker has the vessel. He's gonna need a lot of kills. Because I believe he's a Quaswex type, so kills will be as important.
Okay, the Drow being caught up by a pretty nice gush coming from the Drow. But here, oh, dusted, but where's the follow-up?
Here we go again, third skill, getting popped. Are they going?
Yeah, they waste a smoke in the seat. They weren't able to get anything out from the smoke, so pretty nice thing coming from Thailand.
So again,
Avoiding
bird's eye
the
view.
ganks.
Here we go, Ring of Aquila and Nether Shawl for
Thailand.
Team Philippines and Thailand,
Yeah.
respectively.
So the Aquila is good for the TA, or even the Venomancer.
You can give it to the Drow Ranger.
Yeah. 3 heroes actually for the side of Philippines. Will benefit from that
Here we
time.
got Blink Dagger now on the Templar Assassin, getting ready for that Desolator. But the thing is, it's gonna take a while before that Desolator comes in play. The stun coming from Ogre Magi. Oh, yep. That's a kill for Philippines.
He's doing his job, you know, he's just trying to play some vision for his team, so, you know. Oh, okay. Plus the courier. Quelling Blade, let's do, Observer Ward.
Abaddon defending this mid lane, but Villanueva will try to take it out. Props to the fortification though.
Yeah, but they will still take the tier 1.
Vampire Fangs will be taken by Team Vietnam. They could give it to the Weaver.
Yeah, Weaver, lifesteal, less the vision. It's pretty nice for Weaver. So the Ogre Magic doesn't have GPM until his courier spawns back.
Arrives.
One more minute.
That's like 60.
He bought set 3.
60.
Yeah, he bought set 3 plus the observer ward. So he needs to wait for his courier.
And now the map has been awfully silent for a while. Nope. Hold that thought. Maybe not. But yeah, he goes TP. Nothing to cancel it out either for this Weaver.
Yeah, the Weaver already has a decent play, so yeah, it's a good startup item for a Weaver.
6 to 8. Oh no, they will see. Oh, that's gonna hurt! And they got the Leshrac EMP now from Invoker.
Oh my god.
Oh, there goes the blink in, but will the damage be enough? Fire Blast will stop him.
The Venom almost died from that combo, plus the Spirit Vessel from
Now
the
he got
Invoker.
we got the Desolator on the Templar Assassin.
Oh, yeah. That was quick Desolator plus Blink. Since, you know, he's been the top of the network for the past 17 minutes or so. So it's expected for that TA.
Oh, wait. Now, Team Thailand will try to take the Roshan.
Yeah, they will.
I believe they can, but Team Philippines is as ready as they are when it comes to taking that objective. The first one who could take this Aegis of the Immortal will try to force out the team fight at an advantage. But then,
So
Yasha, alright.
Yeah, Yasha.
We got the Dragon Lance on the Drow Ranger. We got the Yule Scepter on Leshrac. Leshrac now could easily just time this right. The spot someone go for the Yules and the stun.
We're also gonna go for the Manta for the Drow. So Barrow Time being popped out, and the Abaddon will just fall back to safety.
I think both of these heroes, like the Weaver and the Abaddon, they have their lifeline. Weaver, the time lapse, we got the Abaddon with the borrowed time. So yeah, they could easily buy time for their team when it comes to every encounter.
So Yule Scepter, okay. What you guys trying to pick up for the Lesh?
Oh, here we go again. On Rushgun. Rushgun getting chased, and I think he's dead. Oh, the Tornado will perfectly hit, and I think he's down. TP's coming in on the top lane. Team Philippines, are they going to be able to retaliate here?
This Invoker's playing really well. Besides the disadvantage in his lane against a TA, he was still able to farm.
He's gonna spot someone, and I'm seeing TP's coming in. Oh, the Silence coming out as well. They're gonna take down this Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon with the offensive disruption on Invoker before he falls, but no follow-up.
Yeah, they immediately fall back since they knew that the Abaddon is about to rotate to take the team fight. And Team Thailand, are they gonna group up on the top, pushing out the tier 1 tower as
the
well?
top tower.
That's a plan.
Philippines is missing one hero here. They don't have the Shadow Demon. Nothing too annoying, but oh, they wanted the bigger fish here. Oh, whoa, he blinks out.
Perfect blink.
Fancy footwork from Templar Assassin.
Yeah, he has the refraction charge, so meaning he doesn't take any damage at all. So his blink dagger will not be affected. So nice play.
We see the Venomancer TPing in somewhere else. Rushgun goes for the start with the Silence. Do they have the vision? Oh, can they see the Weaver? Weaver with time lapse.
God! The damage output!
The time lapse. He did not pop the time lapse right. He has like a fraction of a second to just press that R.
Man, the damage output from the Earth Splitter into the right click from the Elder Titan. My God.
So 9 to 10, and I believe Team Philippines will take the Aegis of the Immortal. They could force a team fight here, a very awkward one, because Team Thailand is missing their carry.
Yeah, that's the time, or the go time, for the side of Philippines to go instantly for the Roshan, since no one from, Thailand can even contest right now. They're missing out 2 cores or 2 heroes, so that's a go time for them. And they can farm a bit, then after getting, I think they're just waiting for a certain item on their core before they group up.
BKB, I guess.
Before they group up and take up objectives.
And net worth-wise, Philippines being behind in kills, they have that 5K net worth lead. Not too much, but that's something. Whoa.
Yeah. It's just a pushback. It wouldn't cancel the
TP.
Okay. So
And
yes,
clumsy
26.
net here for Team Thailand.
I think they already have that. Okay. Yeah.
They do. But yeah, they're waiting for that BKB on the Drow Ranger.
Even the TA. Once the TA gets his BKB, they can ignore the Ogre, the Lesh, or even the Invoker to just get on top of the Invoker or the Lesh. They can easily take one off.
They found one, although the invisibility rune will be taken by the Invoker. Do they have vision though? He could go for this Ghost Walk here, but on the top lane, they will take down Kanehara.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad engagement for the side of... well, they tried, but the problem is, it's an Invoker, but the Venomancer at the top was picked up easily by the side of Thailand. So Manta... Yeah, he bought the BKB for the Drow. And it's being delivered. There you go. He has the BKB now. Shadowblade. I'm sorry, Shadowblade.
And we got Rushton. Just trying to defend this top lane. Oh, are they going for a pickoff?
But there's no one. Yeah.
There's no one there.
No one to be picked off.
No scans either from the side of Team Philippines. So yeah, it's going to be an uncharted territory for them, and no wards or whatsoever.
So Manta style for the Weaver. Well, it's good for the Gust. So you can dispel the silence from the Drow easily right now without going for the BKB. It added. It also adds attack speed, move speed.
Tornado almost
clipping
hits the Venomancer. 23 minutes in. Nothing fancy happening here. Team fight wise, none. But Team Philippines trying to take an objective on the top lane. They do have the Aegis, so whatever happens, they've got a lifeline here for either of their cores.
They can, no. Yeah, they can take out the tier 2 at the bottom. But the side of Philippines will just go high ground. They still have the Aegis, but they just decided to back out. So, okay, where are you going, good sir? So the Shadow Demon, there you go. There's gonna be an
Just
engagement.
one charge on that Invoker. I think he needs more. He's gonna need more than that. Oh, he gets spotted. Stomp won't connect though from Rushton.
But he's being hounded by the Actual Spirit. But another
Take a
tier
look
2.
at that, Team Philippines.
2 towers.
From the top lane to the mid lane, I think bottom lane is still very much alive for Team Thailand. Tier 1 is up, still up, but the rest of Team Philippines are converging here on the bottom lane. They will leave the Templar Assassin on the riverside, and of course the Shadow Demon as well.
4-stab is good for the Earth Splitter, so whoever on his team might hit by the Echo Stomp, you can just easily 4-stab them out to safety.
Oh wow, they will try to take the outpost. Tornado will connect.
They can't. They can't defend, but Team Philippines wants to fight. Okay. And they were able to fall back immediately, but the tier 1 for sure is gonna be down for Thailand at the bottom.
And he's got backup on. He's got backup. If they will try to bite this bait, they're gonna be in serious trouble.
Yeah, they do. So the Lashrak trying to split push, but the Elder Titan again will defend.
Oh, the stomp, the Yule Scepter coming in, and yeah, he goes TP. He did not line that up perfectly.
Nice usage. And he already has a Kaya for the Lesh. And Hanif Midas for the Ogre. But yeah,
Alviso. They're gonna give the Weaver too many kills now. And Aegis of the Immortal will be taken back by Roshan. But what's good for Team Philippines? They've got a bunch of towers. They've got a bunch of objectives. And again, outposts. Here we have an outpost on the top lane as well. It's Battle of the Outposts, not Battle of the Ancients anymore. Vargas will take the Paladin Sword from the neutral creeps. And of course, we got a telescope for Team Thailand.
Oh, that's nice. Telescope. That's a nice random picked up for the side of Thailand. But the side of Thailand grouping at the bottom lane. Tier 2 is still up for Philippines at the bottom, so they'll try to pressure this lane or so. No. Only the Invoker plus the Abaddon. So he will use his alacrity on the siege screen.
26 minutes in. Invoker pushing that bottom lane, but TP's coming in. Are we gonna have a fight on our hands? EMP on the Zhao Ranger. It did connect a bit.
Okay.
Oh.
Was it a solo kill? TA getting the kill for the Ogre?
Yep.
I know. I mean, there's a help. Probably. Most likely.
Haven't seen a Poison Nova pop yet here. The entire game. No Poison Nova from Kanihara.
But they're pinging. He got stuck. But the first step was used for the TA. Yeah, you got tremendous HP lines. And they'll also take the Asian camp here. The triangle for the Dire.
More gold here for Team Philippines. And basically, they are controlling the map for themselves. And no space for the Team Thailand course.
Well, it's okay since that the Aegis. I mean, was it already reclaimed? They were able to get 2 towers out from it, so it's fine. A couple of kills plus 2 towers. Not too shabby.
10 and 12. 28 minutes.
Either wins. Okay, perfect for the Shadow Demon.
This has been real close yet. I haven't seen an all-out team fight.
They're playing it safely. That's
Yeah.
it. I mean, one word. I mean, they're playing it safe.
Probably Zhao Ranger. I mean, Zhao Ranger is just waiting for that butterfly. But on the bottom lane, they will take down the
Okay.
Yep, it hits. The trap is there. Can the TA go for a blink and ultimately kill this Invoker?
They're still chasing.
Wait a minute, another trap. He will go for the pop.
Yes, the blink right now, and there you go, the blink. But there's the Elder Titan.
He has a backup there. He has the Ogre Magi.
But Butterfly pick up from the Weaver, and no one from the side of the Philippines has an MKB or Monkey King bar, so yeah. It's going to be an advantage for the Weaver right now.
11 and 12, and Team Philippines back at 5K.
Yeah, 5K network lead. It's because of the towers, plus the Roshan, and some of the pickups.
Now we can see here an outpost right before that 30-minute mark.
And look at the crowd, going in for the tier 3s.
He doesn't care. Fortifications popped here for Team Thailand, and the Lotus Orb pickup for the Abaddon.
A really nice pickup. I mean, it's just like a save. Whenever the Gust was used on a certain hero, just use the Lotus Orb to dispel the silence.
And we got Hex. Hex on Villanueva. Helm of the Undying for the side of Team Thailand.
Good item for Abaddon or even the Ogre, just for the saves.
I believe Abaddon is like an immortal Abaddon per se. And Invoker still with 1 charge.
Yeah, it will go for the Shiva's Guard. It already has.
And the smoke from Team Thailand. Wait, are they spotted? They might have been spotted there.
Yeah. I think they were spotted by the side of the Philippines.
Yeah, they went for the scan. But I believe no one is there. Team Philippines are going to bail out. Roshan won't be available for a while.
But Rushton, I thought it was. I mean, he will be able to break the smoke, but oh, okay, Ghost Walk Invoker. He saw that Elder Titan went in.
The mental game is really working here. They thought it was a trap. So yeah, Invoker went quickly with the Ghost Walk.
So the Weaver is really
Someone's close to that bottom lane outpost. And Team Thailand. Oh, Kill Scepter. Here comes the Ice Path. Force Staff out. And take a look at that. The rest of Team Philippines are actually there already.
They can counter in the shade. There you go. But they know that the Invoker's there, but the Drow doesn't have any detection, so they'll just fall back as well.
So we have Leshrac right there on the tree line. And Vargas, TP is up on the top lane.
Yeah.
Then a smoke coming from the side of Team Philippines. What are they planning? They might want to get this outpost on the top lane just before the 35-minute mark. You can't afford to give both outposts.
And Silver Edge pick up. Silver Edge for the Drow.
11 and 12, 6K net worth lead for Team Philippines. It's hide and seek for both teams. One will try to look at the other side of the map, one will try to look for the other. No one's finding anyone. We're getting kills, yet pickoffs. No big team fights yet. Team Philippines got the first Roshan and a couple of towers, but no team fights as well.
Yeah, can you imagine 32 minutes with only 11, 12,
yeah,
20 plus kills?
This has become a really slow-paced game. But here comes the Roche Pit. Team Philippines starting it off, and Roshan just over 50% health at this point.
They're playing, both teams is playing it safely.
Yeah, really safe. And Tornado will
oh my god.
They found the
the force staff.
And the Poison Nova here, and they will take down this Weaver. Weaver forces the buyback, and I'm seeing perfectly lined in.
My god,
It hits 3. Borrowed time will be used as
all the damage right
click. Kill for Villanueva.
My god, the
That dive back on the Weaver is big. The triple kill for Villanueva off cam. Observer, help us out here. And an Aegis of the Immortal will be taken by Team Philippines, plus the cheese.
My god, the damage output. The natural order coming from the Elder Titan. No armor for you, sir.
Rushton. We have to give it to Rushton again. Elder Titan, they did not respect that Elder Titan. They should have banned it. I said it on the draft.
Well, again, it will open up a lot more heroes, so maybe that's the mentality for everyone. I mean,
and it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities. Game number 2, game number 3, possibly
Hex
5. The Hex. Oh, the Abaddon getting chased.
Nice. It's his job.
But gets a Lotus Orb. Will try to create a little bit of space
Even
here.
the Lash.
TP out. Gets the offensive disruption. Is he down though? Borrowed time will be used. Yeah, he's dead. Basically.
But no creep wave. No creep wave. Butterfly for the Drow? Oh my god. This Lash is dead.
Oh wait, he TP's out, but no! He gets banished! Oh! Why?
Free tier 3.
Yeah, free tier 3 tower for Team Philippines. They have to force a buyback. Tornado by the Invoker will hit the illusions.
Yeah, free tier 3 tower from the side of Thailand.
Fortifications just to delay the push, but it will do nothing but delay. Just delay the push for 7 seconds, and then Team Philippines are back at it again with taking the objectives. The barracks will fall one by one on the mid lane. Goes for the bird's eye view, but they're gonna segue on the top lane.
Yeah, they don't really care right now. They still have the Aegis. BKB for the TA.
That was a quick tower take here for Team Philippines.
Oh, there you go, the blink in.
The Hex coming in, but he falls back.
Good
as the
staff.
Weaver has this reinforcements at his back.
Good force staff coming from the supports from Thailand. Saving the life of the Ogre.
Yep. The 17 and 13. We are waiting for the team fight. They gave us a team fight. Team Philippines never failed to put on a show. But Team Thailand, they still got their winning objective here. They just need that item for the Leshrac and the Weaver.
Next item, Venom Mancer. We're also gonna go for the side of Vice.
Because basically Invoker might have failed the mid at this point.
fresh BKB here for the TA. Oh, they caught one. They caught one again. The Abaddon.
Oh wait, here's the rest of them. Goes for the stun, but oh wait, it perfectly lines on that Abaddon while Weaver forces the time lapse. No time lapse anymore. Ogre Magi will try to tank the damage, but it's too much for him to handle.
The damage output from the TA is just too much.
So take a look at that. Plus 70 attack speed on Rushford.
Oh, keep on cutting creep wave.
He doesn't have a time lapse. Does he? No, he doesn't. And here comes the bottom lane, the Stomp coming in. Can they cancel it out?
Yeah, they did.
Invoker will successfully escape the onslaught.
And look at the TA still hounding on the Weaver.
And now, right now, the Weaver gets that item, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom at 36 minutes, it's not ideal. That could have been his first item.
Yeah, I went for the Diffusal Blade, but the problem is they weren't able to commit fights. They were trying to, going for the smoke here and there, but they were not able to find pickoffs.
Shiva's guard on Invoker, the smoke coming in from Team Philippines. Now, Team Thailand goes for the scan. Are they ready? Weaver again will try to be annoying. The silence on Invoker. The stomp by Rushden hits Invoker. Invoker with a 4-step, but they will take down Alviso. Right here, Poison Nova will be used. Godlike by Villanueva. And unstoppable by Vargas. 3 heroes dead. We did not see Weaver in action.
Yeah, 2 cores plus support and another lanes of racks will be secured by the side of Philippines here. But again, here the Lesh will still try to cut the creep wave, but it doesn't matter right now since Philippines already has a creep wave up down here, and they will go for. Okay, I thought they were just gonna go for the tier 4s, but here comes the TA. TA going for the tier 4s immediately, recognizing that the has a buyback.
They are going through the tier 4s.
No buyback, ladies and gents.
And Rushden again with the damage. It's too massive. The stomp coming in, and the Vargas with a wicked 6 streak forces the buyback onto the Abaddon, but Villanueva with the godlike. I think this is over. Team Philippines will take game number 1. Momentum is in their hands here, Calbs.
Pretty nice game 1 from the side of Philippines. They were not able to pressure.
That's just beautiful.
Yeah, they were able to, the side of Thailand, they were able to make a comeback for the course, but then the team plays got from the side of Philippines, especially the Elder Titan with a clutch 3-man Echo Stomp, plus the buyback from the Weaver. He just fought back. He just TP in for the Shrine, then he caught by the Echo Stomp immediately.
Echo Stomp, the ulti lines him up perfectly, 3 heroes dead.
They got decimated instantly in a matter of a second.
And that last team fight, mind you, that last team fight, I haven't seen the Weaver. I saw the Weaver for a while go Shukuchi from the outpost going to the tree line. Next thing I know, he's dead.
And look at the highlights right now. The TA is just providing massive right-click raw damage from that hero.
Yep. Then here we go again. The Weaver, and look at that. Weaver's dead, and they will take down this Ogre Magi as well.
Yeah, this is the start of the onslaught coming inside of Team Philippines.
Oh, this one. This is the team fight you're talking about.
Yeah, this is the one.
The Weaver buyback.
There you go.
Goes with the Shrine. There goes the stop perfectly. Here we go. Take a look at that. Oh, boom.
He instantly got hexed. See?
And again, they get the Invoker here, but he managed to escape. They will take down Alviso, but look at that. Right before the camera pans towards the team fight, the Weaver is dead.
Well, the Weaver is, a good carry or a core when it can provide damage, but it's not a defensive hero. It's just a squishy core.
Too squishy.
Yeah, Desolator plus the belt, the minus armor.